Ah, the thrill of live music, the camaraderie of the crowd, and the electrifying energy that pulses through the air at music festivals is an addiction shared by millions. But with all the fun of music festivals, there are fiascos that scorch their success and sometimes your pockets. Here to help us unpack the sound and the fury of music festival madness, we have Dr. Marcus Collins, author and professor. Welcome.
Hello there. How's it going?
We're doing good. We're happy you could join us. And Marcus, I wanted to ask you, after the chaos of the first Fyre Festival and the wild experiences of Burning Man, why do people still buy tickets and attend?
Because these gatherings aren't just music festivals, they aren't just happenings. What they are, they're cultural experiences. And being a part of these things are a way by which you signify that you are part of a community. You're engaged in these artifacts, behaviors, language, and cultural production as a way of expressing your identity. And while these things may have snafus, like we saw with Burning Man this year,
Mhm.
they actually become experiences that help you bond with people, right? You go, remember that year where we got stuck in Burning Man for a few days because of it was crazy, right? Like just like any other sort of traumatic experience that people go through with other people, it bonds you together. And while something as catastrophic as Fire Festival may seem for people on the outside, for those who were there, they definitely experienced some hardship, but they overcame something together, and as a result they get closer. And this is really what we're wired to do as humans. We're wired to connect, and these experiences, these cultural experiences, these happenings, they transcend the music, they transcend the context in which people come together and become a vehicle by which people are able to connect at an ideological level.
And I have to ask you now, so what big festivals have you been to, and what makes the experience of going resonate for you specifically?
I've been to a lot of them. In fact, I actually co-created one, the Made in America Music Festival, that was once sponsored by Budweiser in partnership with Rock Nation, Live Nation, particularly Jay-Z. But we created this festival that celebrated makers, right? And the idea was that this was celebrating people who were realizing the American dream in its new context, and that people with an idea that you can go from nothing to something
Hmm.
if you're able to see your idea through fruition. And people came together to celebrate the makers, right? Not just because of the music, but because they want to be a part of something. And I think about festivals like Coachella, very much similar in nature, in Lollapalooza. They're not just for the music. I mean, people buy tickets to Coachella before they even announce the lineup. People just want to be there. They want to be a part of it. And this is what festivals help foster. This is what festivals help negotiate, this idea of community. And those who do it well, those are the ones people show up to. And Made in America has been in its, I think, 11th year at this
Wow.
point, not because of the music, but because of what it means to people.
That's awesome. And with your background as a digital strategist for Beyonce, Queen Bee herself, can you tell us how artists' digital strategies generate the hype that convinces fans to invest in festival tickets that cost hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars?
Yeah, Beyonce is a perfect example of this. Beyonce is Queen Bee. She's an amazing performer, unbelievable talent, unbelievable singer. But Beyonce has transcended artistry. She's not just an artist, she's an icon. She has meaning. She signifies something. She's an avatar for something far greater than just being an artist. She believes in a certain brand of feminism, of women's
Hmm.
empowerment. That's what she represents. And the people who lined up first to get their ticket to Renaissance, they weren't just fans of Beyonce, they were part of a community, the Beehive, right? And this community
Hmm.
is really what drives the propagation of an artist's music, their ideas, their cultural work in the population. And this is what the digital technology helps us do. They help us accelerate what happens in humanity, right? We are by nature social animals,
Yeah.
and these technologies help extend our ability to socialize. And artists who are more than just artists, artists who stand for something far more than just the music,
Hmm.
their work become ways by which people are able to realize their ideological subscription and ultimately share with people who are just like themselves. We saw it with Beyonce, we saw it with Taylor Swift,
Hmm.
and we actually saw it with Barbie as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a movie. This was about feminism, right? It was
Yeah.
about a point of view of the world. An artist who can operate at an ideological level. They connect with people not just because their music sounds good, but they connect people because of what they believe. People follow not because of what these artists are, but who these people are.
All right, Marcus, leaving us with the knowledge. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. We appreciate it. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information. You can find out more at marktothec.com/fortheculture.